Solution for, let's talk about the first one. See if I just simply so what I ask you to do first is, if you have to print a simple print hash, if you have this statement, sorry, yeah, so printing hash only once, you may have only this single statement, right? Okay, if I have to repeat the same thing, so for example, if this is the output and it will print hash, okay, when I execute this statement it will print hash. So I need to repeat this 5 times. What I can do is I enclose this for, let's say, I in range 5. If I write this, what will happen is it will print this 5 times, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Agreed? And also I need to print this in this order, in this form. I have to provide a space or an empty space in between each print statement. So once this is printed, okay, I need to change the line, start from printing from here, right? So what I can do is I write a print statement. So simple print statement will just change the line, provide the next line character. Okay, now I have to repeat the same thing again, means repeating this pattern again here. So what I need to do is I need to enclose this entire thing. How many times do I need to repeat it? 5 times. So I need to enclose this entire thing into for j, let's say j in range 5 again. So this entire thing hash this will be printed 5 times. This is 1 time, 2 time, and then 5 times. Okay, so this is what I told you, to break the problem into pieces and then construct the solution. Is it easier to do it like this? Okay, the next thing was, yeah.
So I use like the same element instead of like changing it to j. So is that like?
Yeah, that does not matter. Here, like I and j, replace. You mean this?
Both eyes.
Huh?
Like use both eyes.
It still does not matter. You can use both eyes. Okay. Unless you are using the values of those variables in your code, then you cannot use both eyes. Okay. Here we are not using the value of I and j, so it does not matter whether we are using the same value of these variables I and j or using the same I in both places. Okay, good question. Okay, so this was the solution for this one. And how about the second one? So again, if you break the problem into pieces, let's say let me show you. So in the second problem, we have to print this pattern, hash 5 times, and the next time what we need to do is to reduce the printing pattern by 4 times, and then 3 times, and then 2 times, and then 1 time. So what we are actually doing, we are actually running the loop, this loop, the inner loop, 5 times first, and then the inner loop is running 4 times, and then second 3 times, 2 times, and 1 time. So what we do is for starting off, first of all, count how many times you need to run this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So for I in range, let's say n, so n equals 5. We have to run this 5 times, and then for inner loop j or simply I, you can do here, you cannot use the same variable, j in range. So n is 5, okay, and minus, again it has many solutions. So the solution that I am discussing, you might have a different solution, but that might be correct also. N minus, if I use the value of I, what will happen is print hash and again this thing and the print statement. So everything is almost same. So what will happen first time? The value of n is initially 5. The value of n is initially 5. Here 5 minus, what is the value of I? What is the value of I when the inner loop runs first time? 0. So n 5 minus 0, this thing is going to print 5 times. Okay. Once this thing is over, it will run this print statement, change the line, and then execute the next iteration of the outer loop. The I value is what? 4. Sorry, 1 now. So 5 minus 1 is now 4. Now the inner loop will run 4 times. Okay, now the inner loop is running 4 times. It is printing 4 times, and so on and so forth. Okay, understand? Any question here? Again, this problem may have multiple solutions. You can implement it with a while loop, you can implement it with nested for while loops, and yeah, so you may come up with another solution that might also be correct.